Shadow lights flicker on the cracked brick walls. Boom bap heartbeat where the street truth calls. We paint the night with words that rally. Welcome to the cipher of the alley. I step up, laces tight on my concrete kicks. Mind sharp like a blade from the old school mix. Graffiti dreams drip neon in the midnight haze. We spit bars so raw they can set streets ablaze. Tape decks humming, rewind that line. Every punch hits heavy like a clock past 9. We got grit, no glam, only skill to tally. This is raw speech therapy in the alley. Punchlines in the alley, echo through the night. Voices rise up where the lamppost light. Rhythms hit the pavement, steady and rally. We carve our truth for punchlines in the alley. A cardboard floor still warm from battles before. We stack metaphors higher than the tenement floor. Old heads not slow, say the kids got spark. While the beat keeps rumbling like a canine bark. Every rhyme is a weapon, every stanza a swing. In a cipher where the young kings learn to bring the heat from the soul like a Bronx finale. Boom, bap, boom, punchlines in the alley. Punchlines in the alley, echo through the night. Voices rise up where the lamppost light. Rhythms hit the pavement, steady and rally. We carve our truth for punchlines in the alley. No spotlight needed, the streets of the stage. Turn the struggle in our chest to ink on page. From dusk till dawn, we let the flow tally. Still undefeated in the backstreet alley. From the crates came to break that spark my start. A rugged little loop with a Harlem heart. We rhyme for the ones who never got their say. For the kids with a dream but no exit way. So we rise, improvise, no time to dilly-dally. Truth bounces off the walls, echoed in the alley. Punchlines in the alley, echo through the night. Voices rise up where the lamppost light. Rhythms hit the pavement, steady and rally. We carve our truth with punchlines in the alley. Let the ink run free. Another chapter from the concrete library. All pages, straight from the curbside statements. Turn it up. Let's write history. Open up the notebook, dust from the block still clinging. Street lamps humming, midnight ditty singing. Every scribble on the page got a piece of my soul. Every line another lesson from my life on patrol. Seen the legends on the corners dropping wisdom and rhyme. Old heads steady spitting like they running through time. I caught the echoes, stitched them in the margins and lines. Now the raw pages bleed with the truth I define. These raw pages, written in grit and grind. Tales from the alleys where we sharpen our minds. From the crate to the mic, from the beat to the stage. Life turned the pen while the streets set the page. Raw. Raw pages. Raw pages. Raw pages. Ink drips heavy from the battles we wage. Backpacks full of beats, cassettes ready to roll. Boom bap knocking like it's knocking at my soul. Flipping through the chapters where the nights ran deep. Where the ciphers kept me hungry and the struggle kept me steep. I learned truth ain't clean, it's rough around the seams. It's in broken street lights and abandoned dreams. But we turn pain to rhythm, rhythm into pride. And let the raw pages show what we hold inside. These raw pages, written in grit and grind. Tales from the alleys where we sharpen our minds. From the crate to the mic, from the beat to the stage. Light turns the pen while the streets set the page. Raw. Dropping verses for the dreamers still lost in the dark. I ain't perfect, but the pages keep the story alive. first rhyme written to the day I thrive. So here's to the notebooks, beat tapes, and days, to the struggle that built me in 100 ways. Flip the chapter, let the rhythm engage, cause the truth hits hardest on the rawest page. These raw pages, written in grit and grind, tales from the alleys where we sharpen our minds. From the crate to the mic, from the beat to the stage, life turns the pen while the streets set the page.
Yeah, every block got a story, every corner got a code. Listen close.
Walking down the lane where the lamplights flicker, whispers in the wind making memories thicker. Graffiti on the wall spelling out old names, legends of the pavement still playing old games. Boom bap heartbeat in the chest of the city. Truth ain't always pretty, but the rhythm stay gritty. From dusk to the dawn you can hear the echoes creep. This is where the concrete learns how to speak.
Cause the streets hold secrets, locked in the cracks of the midnight beat. If you pause for a minute, you can feel the past beneath your feet. Yeah, the streets hold secrets, stories unbroken teeth. Every sound, every whisper, another time just down the reach.
Talk with a spark in their eyes, telling you the truth wrapped up in disguise. Dice games rolling by the faded storefront, kids growing up fast while they hunt what they want. Sirens sing blues but the dreams move steady, minds stay sharp cause the pressure stay heavy. Every step forward got a lesson on repeat, life takes notes on the soles of your feet.
Cause the streets hold secrets, locked in the cracks of the midnight beat. If you pause for a minute, you can feel the past beneath your feet. Yeah, the streets hold secrets, stories no book could ever teach. Every sound, every whisper, another chapter stories.
Lean close, you can hear the truth hum. Old dreams echo where the memories come. Footsteps fade, but the story stay deep. The city don't forget, it just learns to keep. So when the night gets quiet and your heartbeat slows, walk real slow where the cold wind blows. Cause buried in the night where the lost souls meet, you find what the streets won't ever repeat. Yeah, this that concrete soul, that heartbeat, art never get old. True school forever, we carry that flame. Step in the cipher, remember the name. I lace the groove like shell toes on pavement. Rhymes hit hard like a rebel in the basement. Backspin wisdom, pages of a blueprint. Every bar sharp like it came from a new print. Golden era heartbeat knocking in the distance. Vinyl in the bag, hip-hop persistence. We don't chase trends, we build foundations. Raised on the boom bap, pure education. True school forever, we keeping it alive. From the alley to the stage, feel the culture survive. Ain't no gimmicks in the vibe, just skill and endeavor. This the sound of the better. True school forever, true school forever. We keeping it alive. From the alley to the stage, feel the culture survive. Ain't no gimmicks in the vibe, just skill and endeavor. This the sound of the real. True school forever. Graffiti on the wall, tell the story of the block. B-boys in the circle, breaking time with the clock. Mixtape spin raw, no edits, no gloss. Every bass kick in like a boss with a cross. I'm rooted in the era where the pen meant power. MCs rise up when the world turns sour. Respect to the legends who paved the lane. We ain't switching the code, we maintain the grain. True school forever, we keeping it alive. From the alley to the stage, feel the coach to survive. Ain't no gimmicks in the vibe, just skill and endeavor. This the sound of the real. True school forever, true school forever. We keeping it alive. From the alley to the stage, feel the coach to survive. Ain't no gimmicks in the vibe, just skill and endeavor. This the sound of the real. True school forever. No shortcuts, no sellout schemes, just raw cut drums and microphone dreams. Keep the soul loud, let the style evolve. True school beats that will never dissolve. So here's to the crew still rocking the scene. To the passion, the purpose, the code we keep clean. Throw your hands up high if you vibe with the ever, cause we ride with the essence. True school forever. Stepping through the static where the street lights hum. Basement born beats make the concrete drum. Final prophets whisper as the night unfolds. Dropping scriptures from the cipher that the shadows hold. Dust on a needle like the dust in my lungs. Breathing out truth from the place I'm from. Every rhyme's a relic of the battles I've seen, where the unseen kings moving spaces between. These are underground songs from the soul of the blocks, where the wisdom never sleeps and the rhythm never stops. Echoes in the alleys where the light stays dim. Hear the verses of the city singing hymns again. Pavement preachers passing sermons in the cipher ring. Words sharp enough to make a fallen rebel sing. Old school scrolls written on the back of my mind. I flip them like pages through the passage of time. Boom bap choirs rise from the subway vents, preaching truth to the lost, every bar heaven sent. I move through the night where the prophets come, reciting raw reality, my underground song. These are underground songs from the soul of the blocks, where the wisdom never sleeps and the rhythm never stops. Echoes in the alleys where the light stays dim. Hear the verses of the city singing hymns again. From the tunnels to the tenements, the message travels on. Carried by the heartbeat, steady like a tribal drum. Sacred is the struggle when we rise from the storm. Even broken voices can become reborn. Yeah, I caught scripture in the rhythm like a prophet of tape. Ancient in my cadence with a future to shape. No gloss on my gospel, just the grit and the grind. Truth spelled out in the beats I design. When the speakers crackle, man, the story gets told of the young staying hungry and the old staying bold. This culture is the temple where we weather the harm. Every hook, every line, another underground song. These are underground songs from the soul of the blocks, where the wisdom never sleeps and the rhythm never stops. Echoes in the alleys where the light stays dim. Feel the spirit of the city singing hymns within. Yeah, check it. From the cracks in the concrete to the rhythm of the block. This one's for the rebels with a reason. The vandals of the verse. I carve truth in the alley with my syllable spray. Every line hits heavy like it's molded from clay. Got the cipher on fire when the boombox hums. Old school in my veins where the raw beat drums. I'm the shadow in the night, tagging thoughts on the wall. Words climb skyscrapers, never scared of the fall. Ripping through the silence like a renegade scandal. This is ink on the asphalt, verses of the vandal. These are the verses of the vandal, where the streets hold the candle, lighting up the struggle with a rhyme so bold. From the This is raw, this is real, this is hip-hop unhandled. Verses of the vandal. I paint beats like marbles in a midnight storm. Break the mold with the flow, never fit in the norm. Every bar's a rebellion, every breath's a spark. Put my mark on the rhythm like graffiti in the dark. Concrete chronicles spilled from the tip of my tongue. School of the hard knocks where the legends begun. Blueprints of the struggle in the streets I roam. I build truth out of grit, these rhymes are my home. These are the verses of the vandal, where the streets hold the candle. Lighten up the struggle with a rhyme so bold. From the heart of the forgotten to the tales untold. This is raw, this is real, this is hip-hop unhandled. Verses of the vandal. Attack the rhythm, attack the night. Let the boom bap spark the light. Every rebel with the mic, stand tall. Write the soundtrack of the broken wall. So when the dust fades and the echoes unravel, remember the voices that refuse to dismantle. The echoes, the stories, the battles we handle. Stamped on the city like verses of a vandal. From the block to the skyline, we hear the echoes speak. Voices of the concrete, rising with the heartbeat of the streets. Let's go! Boom bap dripping from the rooftop edges. Stories in the alleys, truth in the ledges. Kids on the corner with dreams too heavy. Break beats crack while the night stays steady. Graffiti, prophets paint the walls with soul. Every color bleeding like a story untold. Hustlers, believers, the quiet and the loud, all blend together like a cipher in a crowd. These are the voices of the concrete, rhythms that talk, feet that speak. Every block got a tale so deep. Echoes of the brave who couldn't sleep. From dusk to dawn, the streets repeat. Voices of the concrete. Street light sermons, midnight lessons, life in the pavement, raw confessions. Old heads drop gems like mixtape blessings. Young blood step up, no second guessing. Beatbox rep in the cardboard zone. Break a spin truth on a battle run throne. Boom of the kick drum shakes the night. The concrete cry singing all on tight. These are the voices of the concrete, rhythms that talk, feet that speak. Every block got a tale so deep. Echoes of the brave who couldn't sleep. From dusk to dawn, the streets repeat. Voices of the concrete. In the whispers, in the cracks below. In the memories, in the afterglow. Every train carved in the city heat. Every heartbeat sings with the beat. Voices of the concrete, rhythms that talk, feet that speak. Every block got a tale so deep. Echoes of the brave who couldn't sleep. From dusk to dawn, the streets repeat. Voices of the concrete. This one's for the heads who still rewind the tape, for the nights when rhythm was real, not fake. Memory in the melody, soul in the static. We bringing it back, real hip-hop, automatic. I remember crack, vinyl needles and hiss, freestyling in the park, dreams born from the mist. We had boom boxes blasting like gospel on blocks, and every rhyme I dropped had truth and then knocks. No cloud drives, just tapes with the hiss and pop. Pause, mix magic when the beat don't stop. We spoke from the heart, no need for the fame, just a mic, a crowd, and respect for the name. Memory in the melody, time on repeat. Echoes of the struggle still banging the street. From the ciphers to the corner where the old heads preach. The rhythm still breathes, the message still teach. Memory in the melody, I feel that soul. Every bar spits a story untold. From cassette to the stage, from the past to the now. Hip-hop lives, we just holding the vow. Flashback, we scribble rhymes on school desk wood. Dreaming the stages, thinking maybe we could. We ain't had much, but we had that beat. And the beat had a spirit that kept us on our feet. Break beats, cracked 808s, kick strong. Every verse was a vision, every night a new song. We painted our pain in rhythm and rhyme. A melody of memories that 8 years through time. Memory in the melody, time on repeat. Echoes of struggle still banging the street. From the ciphers to the corner where the old heads preach. The rhythm still breathes, the message still teach. Memory in the melody, I feel that soul. Every bar spits a story untold. From cassette to the stage, from the past to the now. Hip-hop lives, we just holding the vow. So let the DJ spin that wax. Let the scratch bring the past right back. Every snare's a heartbeat, every rhyme's a prayer. Every loop's a legacy that's still in the air. From basements to block jams, we built this sound. From the underground up, where the truth was found. It's more than John Jorma. It's a history told, memory in the melody, forever it's sold. Yeah, bring it back to the essence. Spirit of the old school never dies. Awake the rhythm, awake the rhyme. That's right. Yo, I spark the vinyl flame, dust off the crate. Beats resurrect like souls that elevate. Boom, bap, heartbeat, streets still resonate. Spirit of the cipher, can't replicate. Graffiti tags glow where the truth is sprayed. Every loop I lace is a price I paid. Backspins echo from the nights we stayed. Dreaming on the corner where the legends played. The mic crackles, energy alive. Tape hits talking like a ghost that survived. Knowledge, rhythm, peace we revive. Old school spirit keeping culture and drive. Feel the way the soul we belong. Through the rhythm and the rhyme a new dawn's dawn. Old school spirit by the way. Whenever we ride. No break, no break. No fake. From shell toes to boombox thrones, echoes from the block still carve the tones. MCs preach like prophets with microphones. Rhymes feel strong, solid as stones. Break and spin, gravity fades. Bass lines breathe through analog shades. Unity alive in the sound we made. Old school spirit, never decayed. No filters, no flex, just the truth in the groove. When the crowd feel the rhythm, everybody move. Yeah, ain't nostalgia. This is proof that the roots still talk. The coach is the truth. Spirit awake. The golden day. Until the drums ignite. Let the crowd play. Old school spirit. Alive and free. Boom bap energy eternally. It's the crack of the snare that rewinds time. The hum of the crowd when the words align. Respect to the grace, salute to the line. Old school lives in the heart, not the design. Awake the old school flame. We carry the torch, never playing the game. From the block to the booth we create the old school spirit. Wide awake, still alive, still spinning, still true. Old school spirit, the way kid you. Old school spirit. kid, you. Yeah. This one's for the ones who never follow the script. Rebel in the pool. Turn that on the mill, Boom, boom, bap, never died. It just grew loud. Yo, I came from the static, basement dramatics. Tape deck spinning with the soul of fanatics. Graffiti on the wall, smelling truth in the room. Mic check, 1, 2, I'm a rebel in the boom. Street life stories, rhythm in my veins. Vinyl, crackles talking louder than the pain. Crew on the corner, beats in rotation. Rhymes hit harder than a radio station. Sneakers on a wire, sign of resistance. Dreams in the distance, beats my existence. I don't chase fame, I'm chasing the groove. When the trumpet king, that's the way that I move. Rebel in the boom, I rise from the grave. Old school sound still shaking the gate. From the alley to the stage, we breaking the rules. Boom bap soldier, hip hop jewels. Rebel in the boom, I rise from the grave. Old school sound still shaking the gate. From the alley to the stage, we breaking the rules. Boom bap soldier, hip hop jewels. Boombox prophet, rhyme style chronic. Flow so atomic, cloud feel the sonic. No ghost in the pen, the soul is alive. 90s bloodline, yeah I keep it revived. Scratch that record, let the DJ preach. Every loop is a sermon, every bar's a speech. Rewind the tape, we redefine the real. When the needle drops, that's the sound you can feel. Old soul with a rebel, hard ignition. Underground vision, no label permission. I'm not mainstream, I'm reigning the trial raw from the roots, that's what I'm about. Rebel in the boom, I rise from the grave. Old school sound still shaking the gate. From the alley to the stage, we breaking the rules. Boom bap soldier, hip hop jewels. Rebel in the boom, I rise from the grave. Old school sound still shaking the gate. From the alley to the stage, we breaking the rules. Boom bap soldier, hip hop jewels. Yo, they said hip hop was a phase. Nah, it's a revolution. From the block to the booth, it's all truth. Turn the system up, feel like bass, shake your chest, that's the boom. Still I rise through dust and decay. Every rhyme I spray keeps the system at bay. From the golden era to the moonlight groove, I'm the rebel in the boom, forever in the move. Yeah, hip hop lives forever. Word. Yeah, check the vibe, rewind the tape. Golden era echoes through the breaks we shape. This one's for the poets, the prophets, the sages. Words to the mic, rhymes for the age. Yo, I came from the vinyl crack, soul attack, where the DJ spits wisdom, no need to act. Graffiti on the wall, telling stories of the block. Beats so hard they can make time stop. I seen pain in the struggle, joy in the flow. Raised on the corners where the truth will glow. Every bar scripture, every verse a flame. No fame, just legacy, the name of the game. Rhymes for the ages, truth on the pages. Beats timeless like prophets and sages. Words from the heart, not built for stages. This is hip-hop, eternal through ages. Calculated props and a survey down. With the speech, with the blinds, stain the verbs and sound. Dreams when I seek us, hope and I rhyme. Hung cop, we decline, agmonious time. I speak for the runs, the bold in your way. You must get along from the T's but wait. Other hip and other pull back crumbs of rice. It's strong at night, let us steer it at nice. Laws for the ages, truth on the gauges. Kicks timeless like prophets and sages. Words from the heart, rock caps and stages. This is being hot with eternal through ages. It's what it gets us since so many in the sales. On the monsters I'm feeling when the beat cuts the whales. On the cross to the globe, the witness of its ages. They still underclothed, blinds to the ages. Lap on to speak like a Reds notation. Then to say same every generation. Only school groups when the future star. And fed up the dark like a pilot in the bar. I image picture shares out the turn for the truth. And pass in the night to their Bristol and youth. Yet the world remember what the good in the ages. They caught forever, plots for the ages.
Yeah, like this. Got your butt, yeah, got your body straight. Real money, I can pour like a bad. Vibes for the ages.
last ones. For the heads that still feel the groove, for the crates full of wax and the truth that we move. Turn the lights down, let the needle hum. It's so over snare drums. Feel the vinyl breathe when the record spins slow. Bassline deep like the stories I know. Back in the days when the cypher was law, every rhyme was a weapon, every beat had a flaw. Tape decks pop, street lamps glow. Cyphers on the block where the raw winds blow. Boom bap, back goes through the veins of the slums. We spill truth and pain, soul over snare drums.
Soul over snare drums, heart in the rhythm. Every bar's a prayer, every verse is wisdom. No fame, no change, it's love in the Psalms. We rise, we rise.
Soul over snare drums.
Soul over snare drums, heart in the rhythm. Every bar's a prayer, every verse is wisdom. No fame, no change, it's love in the Psalms. We rise, we rise.
Soul over snare drums. Graffiti on the train, it's a sermon in paint. Every tag tells a tale that the preachers can't. Break beats crack through the midnight air, while the DJ cuts truth like a blade in prayer. We ain't chasing fame, just eternal sound, where the struggle meets peace and the lost get found. I seen tears on the mic when the pain becomes a verse that bleeds. Soul over snare drums.
Soul over snare drums, heart in the rhythm. Every bar's a prayer, every verse is wisdom. No fame, no change, it's love in the Psalms. We rise, we rise.
Soul over snare drums.
Soul over snare drums, heart in the rhythm. Every bar's a prayer, every verse is wisdom. No fame, no change, it's love in the Psalms. We rise, we rise.
Soul over snare drums. Feel that crack. That's history speaking. From the boroughs to both we blocks. We don't fake the feeling. Now I stand in the booth with the ghosts of the crates, paying dues to the truth that the soul creates. Every drum hits church, every kick divine. Put the spirit in the pocket, let the real one shine. No glitter, no gimmick, no radio sums, just raw, poor rhythm. Soul over snare drums.
Soul over snare drums, heart in the rhythm. Every bar's a prayer, every verse is wisdom. No fame, no change, it's love in the Psalms. Set out behind.
Soul over snare drums.
Soul over snare drums, heart in the rhythm. Every bar's a prayer, every verse is wisdom. No fame, no change, it's love in the Psalms. Set out behind.
Soul over snare drums. That's the essence. The pulse before the fame came. Keep the soul loud, and the snare drums bang. Yeah. This one's for the echoes that never made it to the airwaves. For the bars that stayed written in notebooks. For the dreams left on street corners. For the trenches I'm told first. Pages torn, ink bleeds in the midnight rain. I was talking to the beat just to ease my pain. Every rhyme I wrote felt like breaking a chain. In a world full of noise, truth's hard to maintain. I seen brothers fade, trying to chase that fame. Lost names in the system, they forget who came. But I stay in my lane where the soul still flames. Turn silence to a sermon from the block God came. These are untold verses, stories they ain't heard yet. Truth in the rhythm, pain they ain't learned yet. Dreams from the curb, heart still burning. Every line's of life, the mic keeps turning. Got a pocket full of metaphors, scars for receipts. Every loss taught more than my wins could teach. From the park bench ciphers to the cracked concrete, we build legacy where the broken souls meet. I speak for the voiceless, trapped in the static. Life cinematic, but the pain automatic. We scribble freedom in graffiti mathematics. Multiply hope, subtract the dramatic. These are untold verses, words in the wind blow. Stories of the struggle that the cameras don't show. Truth from the gutter to the glow on the stage. Every bar's a chapter, every rhyme's a page. Let the record spin slow, feel the groove unfold. Every bar's a memory, every breeze flow. From the ashes we rise, every tale retold. But some stories never spoken, they forever stay gold.
So me also dug the grass, trying to escape the second sound of us. Right on his finger just to choke me sound. Those verses now the world.
Untold verses, echoes in the underground. Lost voices finally found their sound. No crown, no change, just the truthful found. So when you hear the beat drop and the crowd gets loud, remember, some verses never made it to the crowd. They live in the heart, they live in the soul untold.
but never gone cold. Yeah, mic check 1, 2. Words in the shadows, those in the shadows, echoes of the truth, y'all. Let it ride, let it breathe. And yo, bring that real back. Listen close. I'm scribbling rhymes in the alley of thought, where wisdom gets lost and silence gets barred. The fear of knowledge sprayed on the walls of a city that forgot how freedom calls. Beat knocks like rebellion at the gate. Time slips slow, I'm wrestling with fate. Words in the shadows, whispering pain of the voiceless souls caught in the rain. I speak for the corners, the cracked concrete, for every dream buried under cold defeat. Truth in the rhythm, struggle in the tone. Every verse I drop, feeling carved in stone. Words in the shadows, echoes of the fight. Truth in the dark, still searching for light. Voices unheard, still breaking the chains. Rhymes in the smoke, blood in the veins. Words in the shadows, echoes of the fight. Truth in the dark, still searching for light. Voices unheard, still breaking the chains. Rhymes in the smoke, blood in the veins. Pages burn slow in the heat of the block. Old heads nod while the young bloods talk. Stories untold in the back street code. Survival the script in this life overload. I've seen crossing hoodies, poets in pain. Dreams get lost like tears in the rain, but the mic still glows like a midnight flame. Speaking what's real, not chasing the fame. Shadow words heavy like steps on the curb. They twist in the dark, but the message still heard. From the basement tapes to the rooftop flow. Legacy of the lost, still learning to grow. Words in the shadows, echoes of the fight. Truth in the dark, still searching for light. Voices unheard, still breaking the chains. Rhymes in the smoke, blood in the veins. Words in the shadows, echoes of the fight. Truth in the dark, still searching for light. Voices unheard, still breaking the chains. Rhymes in the smoke, blood in the veins. You can hide the voice, but not the meaning. Erase the face, but the truth still gleaming. Every cipher's a prayer, every verse a confession. Every beat, a heartbeat, a resistance, a lesson. Now I rise from the ink where the truth still bleeds. Planting raw lines like underground seeds. Let the rhythm breathe, let the message climb. Even in the dark, revolution rhymes. For Brooklyn blocks to Jakarta nights. Same struggle, same hunger for rights. Words in the shadows, but hearts aflame. Old school forever, remember the name. Even in the shadows of... Yeah. This one's for the real ones still fighting to be heard. Peace. Yo. Welcome to the jungle where the speakers don't sleep. Concrete beats where the rebels run deep. Turn that vinyl, let the city lights slam. This is the sound of the concrete jungle jam. Brick wall circle with the best lines raw. Graffiti legends tattoo the door. Streetlight sermons, preaching the rain. Turntable spinning out, struggling pain. Boom bap part with the cipher in flame. Every block got a poter with a dream and a name. Steel nerves, sneakers on cracked cement. We don't chase fame, we just represent. In the concrete jungle, we dance, we fight. Mic in hand through the city at night. All souls vibing to the breakbeat slam. Jungle Jam. Subway symphonies, hum underground. MCs rise where the lost get found. Boombox dropping ends with arena sound. Rhyme so raw they can shake the town. Vinyl dust, dreams in a crate. Spin that truth, let destiny wait. Horns in the distance, rhythm in the air. Every rhyme's a story, born from despair. Streetlights flicker, the 90 nights, soulful drums and the city lights. Boom, snap the rhythm attacks, echoes of the old school never collapse. From the Bronx to the Bucks worldwide, this is the sound where real ones reside. In the concrete jungle, the legacy lives. The beat don't die, it just forgives. Turn up the volume, don't give a damn. We forever vibe in the concrete jungle jam. Yeah, from dusk till dawn, the beat survives. Concrete jungle, where the realness drives. Beats, love, and rhythm, that's the plan. Now drop the needle, let the jungle jam. Yeah, straight from the cellar where the Nirvana spins eternal. Mic check 1 2, real heads still ride the sound. This ain't the charts, this is bars from the underground. I came up from the basement, pen and tape is raw. Rhyme scriptures on my wall like I'm breaking hip-hop law. No glamour, no change, just truth in my drawer. When I spit the city listens, graffiti bleeds from the hall. Turntable spit stories, crossfaders cut fate. Beats dusty as crates at the digger's core rate. Every line's a relic, resurrected from the tape. When the radio went plastic, I refuse to mutate.
Oh, from the underground we rise, no crown, no disguise. Just rhythm in our veins and the truth in our eyes. When the speakers start to pound, you know the sound. It's the echo of the real, bars from the underground.
It's like the circles lit up by streetlight glow. Every verse the confession only real ones know. We ain't rapping for the fame, we narrate the pain. Our ink bleeds freedom, the mic breaks the chain. From block parties to park jams, spirits collide. Legends never died, they just switched they side. Now they haunt these beats, whisper keep it alive. So I rhyme like it's 89, hungry to pride.
From the underground we rise, no crown, no disguise. Just rhythm in our veins and the truth in our eyes. When the speakers start to pound, you know the sound. It's the echo of the real, bars from the underground.
This ain't corporate noise, this is culture. This is sweat stain, notebooks and crack, final sculpture. This is for the poets, the breakers, the great fiends. Still dreaming at 16, still fighting for the scene. So when you hear that bass line creep from the sewer, know it's the sound of rebels making rhyme more pure. No filters, no gimmicks, no suits to please. Just boom, bad blood pumping through MCs.
Underground,
but our words still thunder. Legacy carved in beats they can't plunder. And when the world forgets where the real was found, remember this name,
bars from the underground.
Still bumping through the tunnel, still pounding that sound. Forever born, forever bound.
Bars from the underground. Bars from the underground.
Yeah, feel that rhythm pumping through the veins. This one's for the breakers, the graph heads, the mic slayers. It's the heartbeat, the beat. From the block to the boombox, bassline steady, shell toes stump the pavement. Rhymes rock heavy, back spins on a lino. Crowd getting dizzy, every bar raw, no fake, no gimmick, no flimsy. Echoes of the past in the fresh cut loop. Crew wanna say for we the real hip hop troupe. Respect to the vets with the vinyl and fades. We keeping that essence while the world upgrades.
Feel the beat, feel the street.
B-boy heartbeats, boom bap in the soul. Breaking through the static, keep the culture whole. Every spin, every rhyme, every kick, every snare. B-boy heartbeats, still alive out there. Hardcore jeans, graffiti glow in the night. Mic in my grip under flickering light. Take deck hits, but the groove's so pure. We rhyme through the struggle, yeah, that's for sure. We don't chase fame, we chase that pulse. The rhythm that raised every street-born soul. From BX roots to the worldwide stage, we write our history on the vinyl's page.
Bring it back, bring it back, bring it back.
Bring it, B-boy heartbeats, kick drums divine. Scratching up the truth on the wax rewind. Every pop, every lock, every rhyme we share. B-boy heartbeats, still alive out there. the heart don't sleep. It's that B-boy boss we forever keep. So when the world gets loud and the soul feels weak, find that past to the now, we all still care. B-boy heartbeats, still alive out there. Still alive out there. Yeah. Forever breaking, forever real. Yo, hey yo, step in a circle, no mics left cold tonight. Yeah, it's the Cypher Circle, baby. Real rounds only, no frontin', no maybe. Gather around the block where the echoes collide. Vinyl spin slow, city lights is the guide. Lyrical soldiers, notebooks in their palms. Beats hitting heavy like songs in the calm. Respect in the air, no gimmicks, no clowns. Only real heads spitting truth in the sound. Iron sharpens iron when the pen ignites flame. Cypher born royal, no need for the fame. Welcome to the Cypher Circle Chronicles, where the bars are wholly unstoppable. Every rhyme's a page in the gospel of the block, where the real don't fade and the weed just stop. Cypher Circle Chronicles, yeah, we live that code. Mic in hand, heart in flow. Let the truth unfold. Late night benches, boom bap in the mist. Sharp tongues twisting like a graffiti script. From Bronx to Jakarta, the message stays pure. Keep your wordplay solid, your motor mature. Old heads nodded, young bucks learn. Every 16's heat, feel the vinyl burn. This ain't TikTok fame or viral dance. It's that lifetime craft, that eternal stance. Welcome to the Cypher Circle Chronicles, where the bars are wholly unstoppable. Everyone's a page in the gospel of the block, where the real don't fade and the weak just stop. Cypher Circle Chronicles, yeah, we live that code. Mic in hand, heart in flow. Let the truth unfold. We don't battle for likes, we battle for respect. Every verse is a memory. That's the segment. That's the segment. Stories in the smoke, rhythm in the street. Legends pass the torch when the cipher complete. Tape decks rolling, breakers on the floor. We open that portal, hip-hop's core. From dusk till dawn, the rhythm don't sleep. Every rhyme we sow, the culture we read. So light up the night with the real and the raw. Cypher Circle stand tall, forever and all. Welcome to the Cypher Circle Chronicles, where the balls are wholly unstoppable. Every rhyme's a flame in the temple of sound, where the real ones rise and the fake fall down. Cypher Circle Chronicles, write that name in the book of streets. Eternal flame, circle time. Keep the cipher alive. Move back forever, that's all. Cypher Circle, yeah. Spin it back to the root show. Turn the tables, spin the groove, let it roll slow. Clockwise on the wax, rewind the time. Back to the golden rhyme, where rhythm define a crime. Tick tock, the needle drops, I'm traveling through errors. Boom back, like goes Sophia no errors. Scratch marks on the vinyl, stories untold. Every crackle's a relic, every loop pure gold. I'm clocking time when the rhyme first rose. Fed places, Kangol caps and pose. Boombox symphony, concrete sermon, spinning wisdom in the cipher. The streets still learning.
Clockwise in the class, turn the sound around. Timeless rhythm in the underground. Spinning, twisting, history's alive. Old school forever, the beats survive. Seconds in rhythm, my bars rewind. Flashback flow
echoes in the corners of the mind. 808s pulse like a heartbeat steady. Break beats ready, the vinyl still heavy. Graffiti dreams in the glow of the train light. We rhyme through the decades, keeping it tight. From the park jams to the smoky basements. Legacy locked in the groove, engravement.
Clockwise to the classics and I turn around. Timeless rhythm in the underground. Spinning, twisted, history's alive. Old school forever, the beat's alive.
Yo, every tick's a turntable spin. Every rhyme's a record within. From Grandmaster Flash to the microphone kings, we rewind in the moment where real still rings. Clock hands move, but the essence remains. Raw cut, scratch pain through the analog veins. We don't chase the fame, we honor the frame. Where the beat first breathing gave hip-hop its name. So we rotate the sound, respect the design. Every second counts when the rhythm aligns. Clockwise motion, devotion and pride. The past is the pulse, the future's the vibe.
Clockwise to the classics, spinning real back home. Echoes of the legends from the microphone. Spinning, twisted, feel that flame. Old school lines, remember the name. Keep moving, clockwise to the classics.
Yeah. Going deep in the crates for this one.
Old racks, old soul, rewind that.
Crate digger classics, timeless tracks. No classics, no plastics.
Yeah. Flip the dust off the vinyl, new touch revival, basement cathedral, beats feel it primal, soul samples whisper from a dusty sleeve, chef night gun grooves were the vibe to believe. I'm digging for the gold, not the platinum chain, break loops, drum kicks, soul and pain. Every crackle got a story, every groove got a name. Analog fire, digital can't tame. Crate digger classics, rewind the magic from the attic to the static. The sound cinematic, boom bap habits, don't chase the fashion. Real heads know that's the true passion. Crate digger classics, rewind the magic from the attic to the static. The sound cinematic, boom bap habits, don't chase the fashion. Real heads know that's the true passion. Yo, Saturday mornings, crates on the floor, dust on my fingers, beats galore. Find a gem in the jazz or a preacher's tone. Flip it in the pad, now the rhythm's grown. SP 1200 MPC dream, sample that scream, look it clean. Rhyme over history, wax and wire, keeping the flame from the old soul fire.
This one's for the headheads who remember the hits, the crack. Bring it back. Respect to the crates, respect to the breaks.
Crate digger classics, rewind the magic from the attic to the static. The sound cinematic, boom bap habits, don't chase the fashion. Real heads know that's the true passion. Crate digger classics, rewind the magic from the attic to the static. The sound cinematic, boom bap habits, don't chase the fashion. Real heads know that's the true passion. Flip Curtis Mayfield next to Coltrane, blending old pain with a new refrain. Beat junk sermons, rhythm confessions, every sample's a lesson in pure expression. No shortcuts, no playlist trends, just loops, breaks, and lifelong friends. From the park jams to the needle's kiss, it's the sound of the past that still exists. So dig deep, let the vinyl spin. Old school souls reborn again. Crate digger classics, forever we ride. Cause the real never dies, it just hides aside.
You classic, you classic, classic, classic. You classic, you classic, you classic, you classic, 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 classic.
Spin it back, spin it back. Files of the flow, archives of the glow. Flashback, baby. Yeah. Let's go. dig in the crate, rewind that tape. Boom bap breaks, make the crowd vibrate. Back to the era of the rhyme crusade, where skills got paid and no clones got made. Pencil to the pad, thoughts raw, unfiltered. Every verse coded like a cipher encrypted. No cloud saved, just cassette decay. But the soul in the sound still won't fade away.
Flashback profiles, rewind my mind. Old school rhythm where the gold still shines. Dust on the vinyl, hold on the line. Every board timeless design or die. Flashback profiles, rewind my mind. Old school rhythm where the gold still shines. Dust on the vinyl, hold on the line. Every board timeless design to rewind.
Street light reflections on a boombox screen. Cypher in the park sparks kerosene. Tapes get dubbed to the hits gets mean. Still the vibe so clean, you know what I mean. Pages of my past in a rhyme notebook. Memories of heat when the mic got shook. Analog aura, poor distortion. Each line born from a lost proportion.
Flashback profiles, rewind my mind. Old school rhythm where the gold still shines. Dust on the vinyl, hold on the line. Every board timeless design to rewind. Flashback profiles, rewind my mind. Old school rhythm where the gold still shines. Dust on the vinyl, hold on the line. Every board timeless design to rewind.
Fast forward, pause, rewind. Every click just a memory I find. No cloud, no stream, just real time. Old tape, new soul, still rhyme. I'm a time capsule wrapped in wax and sound, where legends left lessons in underground rounds. Microphone relics, coded confessions. Echoes of the past fuel new expressions. History loops on a scratch rotation. Blueprints written in rhyme foundation. Flashback flow, eternal citation. The files live on in the next generation. Rewind, replay. The files never fade away. Flashback, flow filer. Forever we stay in the vibe that defines. Yo, this one's for the barbershop prophets, the ones who keep the lines clean and the rhyme spotless. Old school essence, fade so flawless. Flow steady like clippers in August. Step in the chair, feel the vibe so tight. Mirror in the front, dreams cut in the light. Beats in the back, cats talking about life. Fade sharper than a story on a Saturday night. Line crisp like vinyl boots in rotation. OG station, real hip-hop foundation. No imitation, just dedication. Flow in the fade, pure elevation.
For the fade when the rhythm gets laid. Line so clean, every cut they made. Old school bounce, never gonna trade. Soul stays fresh in the flow of the fade.
Neon lights buzzing, tape deck humming. Sense of sync with the beat that's drumming. Talks a hustle, struggling, coming up running. Legends in the shop, every word means something. Barbers like poets, they craft with pride. Turning rough edges into smooth inside. Each cut a story, each verse a guide. Fade on point where the truth don't hide.
For the fade when the rhythm gets laid. Line so clean, every cut handmade. Old school bounce, never gonna trade. Soul stays fresh in the flow of the fade.
It's the hum of the clippers, the scent of that spray, the chatter and laughter that fill up the day. Ain't just the cut, it's the culture we save. A temple of rhythm, the flow of the fade. From the block to the booth, same proof, same truth. Every line aligned with the soul of youth. Passing down stories like a barber's proof. Keeping legacy tight, no need for new roof. When the fade hit right, the confidence rise. You see it in the mirror, it's truth in disguise. Old school spirit never compromise. Flow of the fade, where the realness lies.
Flow of the fade when the rhythm gets laid. Line so clean, every cut handmade. Old school bounce, never gonna trade. Soul stays fresh in the flow of the fade.
forever, you know what I mean?
Stay clean.
Old school forever, you know what I mean? Check it out. That balance of life, real heads, know what I'm talking about. Let's go. From the crack of the dawn, I'm drawn to the grind. Dreams in my bag, bitch, loop in my mind. City lights flicker, another day in a scheme, trying to turn my hunger to a lifelong dream. No fame chase, just pace and persistence. Truth in my rhymes, no need for resistance. Life taught me rhythm in the pain and the glory. That's why every verse sound like a story.
Hustle and harmony, keep it moving and it's see balance in the beat. That's the way it's meant to be. Rise through the struggle, find peace in the sound. In this life, emotion, keep your spirit profound.
Mama says, son, keep your soul in your hustle. Never lose your calm when the world flex muscle. Street corners echo lessons and cold. You learn who's real when you walk that road. My crew tight like loops on cassette decks. Faith and respect, that's what life checks. From broke days to hope rays, I'm steady climbing. Harmony in my hustle, that's perfect timing.
Hustle and harmony, keep it moving in the sea. Balance in the beat, that's the way it's meant to be. Rise through the struggle, find peace in the sound. In this life, emotion, keep your spirit profound.
See, it's all about rhythm. The rhythm in your steps, in your breath, in your vision. You gotta move with purpose. Let the hustle feed your hunger. Let the harmony feed your soul. Now I'm vibing with the final crack. Old soul sample, bring the feeling back. Every scar I earned just sharpen my tone. You can hear the pain in the microphone. It's that blend, bringing grace and motion. Truth and devotion, real emotion. No shortcuts in this life I roam. Just hustle and harmony, that's home.
Hustle and harmony, keep it moving in the sea. Balance in the beat, that's the way it's meant to be. Stand on your story, let your heart be free. In this life, chaos, find your melody.
Yeah, keep hustling, but never lose your harmony. It's that real, old school forever.